What's up, guys? Chemist, along with Little Green Man from Mean Mile in the Man Cave, and today we are taking a look at something I didn't get for Christmas. I got this back at my birthday, and we're just now getting a chance to do this. So this is Hawkeye, 1/6 scale from Avengers Endgame. This is by Hot Toys. There's been many Hawkeye figures that have been out. This is the last of the original Avengers for me to get, the MCU Avengers. I've been waiting, I've been kind of holding out because this is probably my favorite of the costumes, at least in the figure form. Like these get the full sleeves and stuff. A lot of the ones that Hot Toys have done, you can see the joints and everything in the arms when he has big arms. I just don't like that look for some reason. So this is the box. Not a whole lot to show you on the box, but it is a slip cover. So one thing here, it's got the little symbol on top, and this slips off. And just who worked on the figure. Nothing else real special about that, and it actually shows you the figure here.
Can't get a good look on it because of the glare, but
Yeah, it won't matter. We're gonna open it up anyway. So give me a second. It'll be nice to actually finish out the Avengers at this point, at least the originals. So this is the one of the two different versions of this Hawkeye figure. The other one comes with the Ronin costume. I literally had no intention of ever really having him displayed in the Ronin costume. I was going to have this one, so there's really no sense going with that one. So that's what we did. Did do the standard. This comes off, and he has a crap load of arrows in here. Nice likeness of Jeremy in there. And as always, the eyes on these are
top notch.
Yeah, it's kind of unreal how good they do that. It's almost creepy.
It's like you have a little Jeremy Renner of your own.
That's right. He's looking at me. All right, get the plastic off of him. One of the things that comes in this box. Get your stand. Customary crotch stand, basically. Inserts in here. Then you can adjust whatever height. It's marked as with Hawkeye and the movie that it's from. And inside here, we got different arrowheads to put on all the different arrows we got here. Plus a couple throwing stars. This is popped out.
Pretty cool.
Yep. A knife in there for his boot, it looks like. Which, yep.
Nice.
Alright. And what else we got here? Underneath that, his hands. Looks like you got 4 different ones. A little less than normal for these. I think typically a lot of we found that they've had a lot of different.
I don't think there's a ton of things you can do other than have him hold his bow or like maybe his knife. So
Yeah, let's see. Whoop. No, there we go. You gotta. So how these come on and off? They're on just a little post, and it actually comes with a couple extra posts in here. Should you break them? You see, and it looks like a couple buttons, maybe.
for what?
I'm not really sure. Must be something on here. Oh, that's kind of cool on here. You look, he's got like a little crossbow
Oh, that's pretty sick.
attached to his hand. That's pretty neat. They'll probably end up coming up with another version of him for the movie. I mean, for the not the movie, but the
show.
TV show. Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, and then there's this his meat and potatoes, his bow. Wow. That's a recurve. Looks like huge. Let's go in relation to him.
Yeah, it's pretty big compared to him.
Yep.
Wow.
Now it's modeled pretty well.
Yeah.
Details in it. Like it. It does. Pull back. Now, what I do like about this, it looks like you can have his arms in a good pose because now where you have kind of like a leathery material a little bit here, his elbow joints are more of a fabric, which I like because some of the other figures you get, you don't dare, you know, really have him in a pose where you'll have his elbows bent too much because it looks like it could damage the material of the outfit. I don't really feel like that would be the case with this one, so I'm anxious to start seeing what he's got for poses. So he comes with, let's see how many arrows we got here. We got 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7,
10.
8, 9, 10. Yeah, 10 arrows. Pretty decent. Yeah, so you can have him in his quiver, which there is a quiver in here. It's underneath the arrows. Yeah, as you can see the end of the you know, you have to put the points on them.
To focus in on them since they're so small.
Yeah, and it's on a black background.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. It's easier.
There you go. Yeah. Yep.
So here it is, the quiver. Now down here, you got this simulated
Arrowheads,
Arrowheads
like
on
he
there.
does in the movies where he changes them and puts them on the arrows. So.
That way you don't actually have to put all the arrowheads on the ones that are actually in the quiver.
Yes, you could just have them there for display and stuff.
Yeah, length arrows for different things, maybe.
All right.
Well, we'll play around with some poses here, I believe, but and then we can get a good look at. Oh yeah, actually, look how this latches on. So you've got two little spots here and the holes that they slide into. So basically, it should just go in here and then slide down into place.
Nice.
So that's kind of cool. You don't actually have to strap this on or anything like that. This isn't a working zipper or anything on here. It doesn't appear to be, which is fine. These look like working straps up on his arms.
Appears to be.
Pretty cool. I'm not sure what these are either.
What's the material on them?
Well,
say?
so this, it's not really like this isn't really a leather, but his stitching is just different types of stitching, so it gives the appearance. This is actually feels leathery. This part right here, which I'm fine with him not having that kind of stuff on the joint. I really don't want that at the joint points because I want to have him flexible there. Oh my gosh, you know, always with the. Oh, we got a piece of paper we got to pull off of there too, but it just looks really good. It's got his boots. You got your knee pads. Yeah.
Nice material there too, nice and flexible as well.
Yep. Even underneath, you got your treads. So I feel
Those are just plastic, I think.
Yeah, they feel more plasticky than anything. Yeah.
Nice.
Even looks like, you know, short hair.
Yep, like the guy's actual haircut.
Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, the face sculpts on all the Hot Toys are just fantastic.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, well, let's get him in some poses and then show you what he looks like. All right, we just got him in a quick pose. Not sure if this will be the final or not, but just so we can show you what he looks like when he's pulling back the arrow. Typically, I think you'd want, if you're going to do this kind of pose, you need the longer of the two arrows. So they are two different lengths. We were thinking that they weren't going in. I didn't really pay attention to before, but these arrows are totally different length arrows. So for different types of poses, I'm sure, or whatever on here. So that's why they're going to look two different lengths in the quiver itself, because they are. Looks really good. Yeah, I don't know if I have the. There we go.
The arrow is a bit of a pain.
Yeah, to get it on. Once you get it in here, you just kind of want to leave it.
Because it just either slips out or...
Yeah. So once you have them in your case or whatever, it really won't matter.
Yeah.
But until you do, you gotta definitely play with it. Because the arrow is just the right length.
Well, at least for this position, but...
Yeah. You could do other stuff, I'm sure. You could just have him holding it. You could have him holding a knife or whatever. Because he does come with a knife. Now, the knife itself doesn't really go in his boot. They actually have a full knife if you're going to put it in his hand. But when you put this down in there, it's just the handle itself. Just to look like he has the knife in his boot. So, and then the stars and everything. It doesn't look like there's any place to actually put those on him that I see. I didn't see anything in the directions about it either. But overall, I think it's a really cool figure. I like the fact that this one seems to be a little more posable
than most.
Yeah. Overall, very cool. Play with some different poses, find what works best for you. I'm going to have him with the other Avengers. So, try to keep it a fairly simple pose.
Yes. Yep.
Alrighty. Well, what do you think, Green Man?
I really like it, especially all the different arrow attachments. So basically you could have them in tons of different poses, like fighting different guys, different situations, like stuff like that. And always do amazing jobs with these figures, so.
Especially with their faces.
Yes.
Well, anyway, we want to thank you guys for tuning in.
Come back for the next episode of Meanwhile in the Man Cave.
Talk to you guys later.